Today on the Chat and Chew Show.
I don't know. You can't hear me. I'm just sorry. I'm done. You can't hit me. I'm so sorry.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Roxanne, and today we're making French toast.
Oh, I like those earrings.
Thank you, they were gifts.
Nice. Oh. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Chat and Chew Show. My name is Betty.
And I'm Roxanne.
And I'm just admiring these beautiful earrings. Roxanne is so classy. So
when you have good friends, you get good gifts.
Oh, very nice. So this show is designed to empower you to do relationships better. And I say this all the time, that everybody is affected by relationships.
Yes.
We are like husbands, wives, daughters, aunties, grandmas, employees, employers. We are all affected by relationships. And if you would be honest, you would know that a lot of times it's difficult to navigate through relationships.
It's true.
Yeah. And sometimes there's some hard situations that you can encounter with a relationship that's important, that you need some extra help. So today's show is going to be really, really exciting. I'm so excited about it. We have Miss Donecia with us, and she is going to be answering some of these tough questions called Ask the Coach. So this is going to be so fun. So you guys want to hang with us today as we ask Coach Donecia some tough questions.
Yes, this is where I take notes, folks.
I know, really. All right, well, welcome back, and thank you so much for hanging with us here at the Chat and Chew Show, where we are designed to empower you to do relationships better.
Yes.
And today's show is going to be so exciting because, as you know, we do a segment called Ask the Coach,
Yes.
and we have Ask the Coach Donecia with us today. And Roxy, I heard some of these questions. Oh no, they are so tough.
They are, and I'm glad I'm not answering
I
them.
know, really. Oh my gosh.
This is Coach Donecia with another segment of Ask the Coach. So you send in questions and I have some answers, and here we go.
Yes. My boyfriend lost his temper and punched me in the face a couple of weeks ago and hasn't done anything close to that since. Am I right to forgive him?
I don't know. Coach Donecia, what do you say?
Yes, forgive him if you are ready to release or excuse him from losing his mind by putting his hands on you. However, physical abuse usually starts out gradually with a push, a shove, a slap, and then more aggressive. The physical strike is a product of what has probably already been going on for a long time. You just haven't noticed the chaos. You probably have overlooked it. Physical abuse is rarely a one-time incident. So you should ask yourself, how does this relationship align with my heart's desires? What do I gain by allowing myself to be physically abused? How important is this relationship to me? Ultimately, what you see is what you get. My sisters and brothers, please don't ignore what you see.
Dang. You got one time though. I'm so sorry.
What you see is what you get.
I know. Oh my gosh. I don't know. You can't hit me. I'm just sorry. I'm done. You can't hit me. I'm so sorry.
You know what's so funny? I can say, yeah, I understand that, but I'm that person that's like the forgiver.
Okay.
You know, so like when I have struggled for a long time with what you see is what you get.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just because I can easily forgive people.
Yeah.
I can snap back.
Yeah.
And I believe in the best that you can be.
Okay, yeah.
I'm an eternal optimist.
Okay.
But it's not always healthy for me. Per se. You know, because it's like you remain in a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
So I can
I
so understand that.
Wow, that is huge. Okay. I would have told you the wrong thing. I would say pack your bags. And don't even collect $200. Go. Right, cool. But what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Wow. I will say, if you are in a situation where you are being physically abused, even verbally abused, don't keep it a secret.
Don't. Yeah.
You gotta tell somebody. That's how you're
Yeah.
gonna get better. You can get better. The situation can get better. I know you love him. I know he didn't mean it, but things can be better.
Yeah.
But you gotta tell somebody.
Yeah, because you need that strength too of a
Yes.
support system.
Yes.
Because sometimes your own outlook is skewed.
Yeah.
Because you're in it.
Because you're in it.
And you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And one thing she also pointed out is like it escalates. So it's like it's a gradual thing.
Yeah.
So you probably didn't even think.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of women I know that ended up in abusive relationships were like, I was really smart. I never thought I would be in this situation. I'm so smart. And so. Like, so then there's shame from, well, how do I even let myself get in
here?
this like, situation?
Yeah.
So it is like you just got to talk to somebody and have some support somehow.
So you can make the steps to make things better. Cool. All right. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Okay. My friend's husband keeps hitting on me and even gives me funny looks when she's around. What should I do?
Now, this is a tough situation to be in because if you go to your friend and tell her that her husband is flirting with you, she may in turn put the blame on you and say things like, I see the way you look at him, or you're just jealous, things like that. At the same time, you need to be careful as to how you approach her husband, as he too can flip it all on you and say things like, I know you want me, or I see how you look at me and send me signals like you're down with this. Regardless, there is a way that you can let him know that his behavior is downright foul and disrespectful. You can first start with that look. You know that look, like, have you lost your mind? Are you insane? If this doesn't work, you can politely tell him that his actions are distasteful and disrespectful to his wife, himself, and of course you. Lastly, when in mixed company, always position yourself several people away. Or if it's going to be something where only a few of you are present, decline the invitation and just say you can't go. It's best to guard yourself, save your friendship, and move around from old boy.
From old boy.
From
old
she said,
boy.
move around from old boy. I don't blame you. That would be tough. I think what would be tough is that if I try to say something and then they put the blame on me.
I know.
I said, really? I'm about to beat both of y'all up now.
Right, right. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
So what would you do?
I probably would do what she's doing. First of all, it's like, what are you saying? I would like try to embarrass him. Like, even if no one's around, I would embarrass him about talking to me that way in front. Now, guys, a lot of times they're not that stupid. They try to be slick with it.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
be like,
true.
oh, I
That's
like
true.
that dress. You
Yes. I was just talking about her dress.
I know, right?
Really? Were you?
You know, or so however you look, I don't know. I feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the first thing I would do is try to embarrass him. Like, I'm not going to be like, thank you. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
You know, so like, this is unacceptable. It depends upon how close she is to me if I would say something to her. Because I just think.
Yeah. And also the personality type. Like,
yeah.
You know, because I feel like too, I feel like we have those friends too that do like a little bit of drama.
Okay.
And so I don't know if she would like escalate the situation. Be
Right.
like, well, really? I always knew you wasn't my man.
Oh
and
my
you know, like, you
gosh.
never know. And so it's kind of like, which friend is this? The messy friend? Or
Right.
is this, like,
Yeah.
You know, the peaceful, calm friend that doesn't
Yeah.
like to, you know, have any issues. I don't know.
I don't know. That would be a tough one.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good at the embarrassing thing, but I do the silent treatment. So
Okay.
like, you know, you say something off color.
Then
I'm not even saying hello to you.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah.
like, we don't even talk anymore. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Don't even look in my direction.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if you're saying that to me, with the chance I could tell your wife, you know you're doing it all the time.
All the time. And
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm turned off by your lack of respect, both towards me and her.
Yeah.
That you would even mess up a friendship like that. That's a lot. So
that would be tough. So she said, what did Donecia say? Coach Donecia said, if they invite you and it's just going to be a small group, don't even go.
Yeah. And if you're in a big group, sit like multiple people away from him. I was nowhere near him at the time of the incident.
He got like 8 people. And then you try to say something to you don't even hear.
Right.
I know you ain't talking to me.
You have like witnesses and everything. You remember I was over there.
Oh my, that would be terrible. I feel bad for the wife though.
Yeah.
I would feel really. I don't know. I feel bad. It's like, dang.
Yeah.
You know, crazy. All right.
Another
question.
I've been dating my boyfriend for a while now and happened to kiss someone else. These cheaters. If I know it was a mistake and it won't happen again, do I still need to come clean?
But let's see what the coach said. Because I was about to try to make up something.
It's boyfriend, so they're not married.
Not married.
I don't know.
So the way you guys are interpreting dating now, it's like you can, I don't know. But are you going to be
together?
Are you going to lock lips with everybody? I just don't know. Okay, let's see what she said.
I don't know.
Now, a delicious word.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Roxanne, and today we're making French toast. Now this is a great dish if you are looking for something sweet to eat, and if you're like me and you can have breakfast at any point in the day. So we're going to get started by making our French toast batter, and we're going to get a container that's wide enough to dip our slices of bread into. So once you have that container, we're just going to pour some milk into the bottom of it, just enough to cover the bottom of the container. I'm using a vanilla flavored unsweetened cashew milk, but you can use regular milk if you like. And then I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon into that, add 1 egg, and stir that in. And then sometimes I like to add a little bit of nutmeg, just a sprinkle, to curb the taste of the French toast, but it's not necessary. So we're going to just stir that up, that batter. And once you have that mixed, you can heat up your pan. I'm using a nonstick pan, and I'm also going to just spray the pan with some olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And then once my pan is hot, I'm going to take my slices of bread, and I'm using a whole grain white bread, but you can pick something of your choice. I've done this with wheat before, whole grain, whatever you'd like to try. And then I'm going to take my slices and then dip them in the batter, and I just kind of flip them twice in the batter just to make sure I've got the whole thing covered, the whole slice of bread covered. And I'm going to drop that into my pan, and I'm cooking 2 slices at a time. And I think it took maybe about like 6 minutes or so just to cook the whole thing. But what you'll see is the bread will get brown on each side. You can, once it's brown on one side, you can flip it over and just let it cook to your liking. I like mine kind of golden brown. And after it's done cooking, you put it on your plate. And I'm going to add some powdered sugar to this. And then I'm also adding my butter now, just so you can have that nice buttery taste on the top. And today I'm going to try a bourbon maple dressing. A bourbon maple syrup. Yes, I've done it. And so, and today, that's what I tried today. It's a little different flavor from the normal, general syrup. It adds a little bit more flavor to it. But give it a try and let me know what you think. I really enjoyed mine today. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. All right. Until next time.
First, ask yourself this. If the shoe was on your boyfriend's foot and not yours, will you want him to come clean?
No.
Treat your boyfriend how you want to be treated. People just don't happen to lock lips with another person unless time and space have created momentum for this to happen. Process what events led to this moment. What were your thoughts at the time? Your boyfriend will want answers, and responding with, "It was a stupid mistake. It will never happen again," is not going to be good enough for him. When trust is betrayed, it takes a while to rebuild, and both parties will need to decide on the other side of all this what changes will need to be made in order to heal from the incident. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your mate. Tell the truth.
Ooh, what you think? Well, it's not your if not your husband. It's your boyfriend. But I like what she said.
Yeah.
You just don't lock lips.
You
Just
don't
we at the
happen
store
to.
like,
She
oh
said
my
you just
gosh,
don't
we
happen
kissed.
to do it. Yes.
Like moments had been leading up to it.
Yeah.
Again, that's the same thing with the guy saying something to you, and I think if you like,
Yeah, if you he it.
yeah, then it's like, oh,
I like how
okay.
you do it. How do you do it?
Then it's open, open. Okay, we done heat our way into locking lips.
We done heat our way in the lock. It's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Momentum. That's a good point.
I don't know. What do you think, though? Like telling him, this is your boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend. I would say, okay, so I am a person where I do like honesty.
So if your boyfriend kissed somebody, you'd want to know.
I would want to know.
Really?
Yeah, because I like honesty. I'm a very, like, in terms of communication, I'm a very intimate communicator.
Okay.
So I even want to know, like, you know, what are those thoughts that you even think that I wouldn't be okay with or whatever. So if you kiss somebody else, I want to know it. Because for me, I want to know what your true thoughts and desires are. Like, who are you
I see
truly?
what you're saying. Yeah.
The true person.
Okay.
So the bad, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
I want to know it all.
Okay. Then what would you do? He kissed somebody. It'll never happen again.
I might leave.
So
after I
want
made
to
him
know.
feel comfortable. It's okay.
Come on,
You
it's
can
okay, you
tell
can
me.
tell me.
Okay, bye.
It's
I'll
over.
never want to see you again.
I know. Yeah.
But I just want to know. I would rather know up front.
I'm with you.
You know,
I
like
guess,
before we talk about marriage, because like
yeah.
I'm like, if I'm calling you my boyfriend, that means we've gone past
That's right.
that dating multiple people phase.
Yeah, okay.
To where
And it's
now
just you and
are
I.
my,
Okay, yeah.
like we're now exclusive.
Yeah.
So then I want to know, like, okay, so you essentially cheated in a sense because you kissed somebody else.
Yeah.
And so what was that?
Well, maybe find out what's surrounding where you guys like, where you just walking down the street. She was like, hey, how you doing?
No, there was momentum.
She her way locking you lips.
Yes, there was some he-heing. I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be tough. I don't know.
I feel like sometimes too, it's always easy to say things when you're not in it.
I know, when you're not in it.
And then when you're there, you're like, okay, maybe I'll forgive
I
him.
know.
He's a good man.
I know. He's good credit. He got good credit.
I don't want to throw that away.
I don't know. So I've been married for so long. I trust my husband impeccably. So I think in the early years of our marriage, if he had cheated, it would have been devastating. I would have it's over. But after putting he's sitting on the couch, so don't go do this. But I think if he came to me and said, all these years later, you know, I had an affair last month, I don't know how I would react.
Interesting.
I don't know if I'd be like, let's just throw the whole thing away. No.
What if it was 5 years ago?
He said, what if it's 5 years
Funny
ago?
enough, I had that question. So what if it was like a confession of an earlier, because we're talking 31 years.
Right. I don't know if I would throw the whole relationship away. And because again, that's still 25. That's 25 years.
It's 25.
It's still 25
if I
years.
take away that 5.
I know. I don't know if I would. If it was ongoing, like I just broke up with her last week, but we've been together for 20, you know what I mean? Like 5, or he got 2 families. That's different.
That child that's sitting there. Yeah.
You know that little boy that lives next door? That's my son.
That teenager I keep giving money to. Oh, God.
That's over.
I can't even, because that's real situation. I feel bad. I'm not even, okay.
It is.
Bring it back in.
Yeah, it is. But that would be over. But I don't know. And you're right. You don't know what you're going to do till you're in it.
Because you know how you always like, girl, I
know.
Everybody always says, like, I would have had it. I don't know. How'd you put it?
You wouldn't.
And then when you're in it, you're like, oh.
Yeah, like, okay.
This is what happened. That's how they end up staying.
That's how I used to be before I had children. I'm like, how can those people let their kids cry out in the movie? You know, wherever. Now, I have kids and be like, look, as long as they're not killing themselves or me. They okay. You just know how to parent until you're in the parenting. Same thing with relationships.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't know. Wow, that's a tough one. All right, we're going to do one more question.
Okay, so my husband says my tone is too harsh when I'm trying to correct him. But as far as I'm concerned, wrong is wrong, and there's no reason to sugarcoat it. Sorry. How do I make him understand that I'm trying to help?
Men need lots of encouragement. They thrive on that. They want their wives to be their cheerleader and their biggest fan. Ask yourself, how do I support my husband? How am I demonstrating that I am for him and not against him? If he feels as though you have his best interests, he will be more likely to receive what you have to say. I would encourage you to share your thoughts when you two are alone and not in public, as this will lead to resentment and embarrassment for him. Regarding your tone, it's not always what you're saying that he has problems with, perhaps how you are saying it. If he feels like you are speaking to him like he's a child or being talked to and talked down to in such a way that makes him feel bad, he's not going to respond well. So consider this next time. Take a pause to process how you would deliver the correction and in what context. A soft answer always turns away wrath.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yeah. Yeah, because the way I heard it is like, well, shoot, he needs to, that make me feel like that's your child.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's the I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Type of tone.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it felt like to me.
Because I'm right.
And just imagine that is happening in public. You know, if it's happening in public around his friends and stuff, then that's so funny. She's like, men needs lots of encouragement.
We both bust out laughing.
We're like, wow.
No, but that's good though. It is really good because it's like if you're supposed to be on the same team and you're out in public, kind of embarrassing me, really.
I
like,
know.
Just putting me out there.
Yeah, it's like
for the world to see.
Yeah.
Like, let me point out your flaws in front of everybody.
Right. Even if it's our friends, I think some things are inappropriate, you know, to be able to point out and say, you know, too. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I know.
I think that last answer was just like so sweet. Like, oh yeah. Oh, that's true.
Cool. I love it when we do these Ask the Coach episodes. Man, they are so insightful.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have a question for Coach Donecia, please hit us up. And we pass your question along to her, and then one of the upcoming episodes we will give an answer to it.
Yes, and you can reach out to us on Facebook or Instagram at Chat and Chew Show.
Yep. And you guys, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Cool.
This show was brought to you by the Chat and Chew Company. Music by Elwood Jones. Lyrics by Roxanne. Bring a Chat and Chew live event to your organization. Contact us at chatandchewshow@gmail.com.